find out what you're passionate about and just be 110%. Fuck what people think. You know, I've shit on people for their stupid ass hobbies. People could talk shit about me playing Pokemon. That's fine. Your mom has a nasty ass, smelly ass pussy anyway. And that's great. Fuck you if you don't like my hobby and suck a dick.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. He wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.
We are back with another episode of the God's Hour podcast with your boy Big Sir Bavelli and NC back in the place to be. La America Superior Outliers Sanctuary
Outlier
Studios.
Sanctuary live, man.
We are live in effect, live and direct. It's your boy Mr. 9 Times.
True.
Yeah, man. Today's mathematics is understanding cipher, all being born to understanding. So we have to understand our cipher, which is any person, place, or thing. So I will get, if I'm gonna apply the mathematics real quick to myself. So we have to understand our surroundings. And this whole trip that I've been on over here in Indiana, I don't even think we said that. Well, did we say that in the last episode? That we're here in Indiana?
Nah, well, I mean, those that know me know I'm here. You know, I rep Indianapolis, Naptown, but we just talk about you know, flying in the trip. I don't think we didn't even break anything down. I can't remember if we directly said Indianapolis or not.
I don't think we did, but anyway, I'm not gonna disclose what specific city we're in, but we're in Indiana. And
we in Indianapolis. That's where we at.
Okay, so there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, man, because I don't need no fucking weirdos. But anyway, man, like, just kind of like, I gained a lot of understanding in my cipher this whole trip just because it's like, I had no expectations, and sometimes that's the best thing, you know what I mean? If I were to go to, like, let's say, like, Chicago or whatever, like, because Indianapolis is, like, not really a place you could fly directly into. So I remember when we were planning this out, I wanted to be like, oh, let's spend a day in Chicago. You know, I have high expectations of Chicago because I'm thinking of the fucking Cubs, the pizza.
Have you been there?
No, I've never been there. But let's just say if I did fly in there and we were supposed to drive here, I'd have way high expectations of being in Chicago.
Yes, you would.
But being here is kind of like, I've applied the mathematics like heavy because it's kind of like, this reminds me of like just a real slow at least in Indianapolis, like downtown. It's just a real slow New York. A lot of white people and shit, rude customer service, you know, and whatever. Like, I take it all. I take it all. Like, it doesn't matter to me, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I've been here for 21 years. I guess you could say I grew up here, but you coming out here, not coming to the Midwest at all, you know, I really did my best with the time granted you being out here. Mm-hmm. Show you around, you know. You know, we hit Fountain Square up today in Indianapolis, and I would say that's probably the, you know, if anybody who's never been here, that might be the best place to get that perspective of kind of downtown. I mean, we drove through downtown Indianapolis, but I mean, a guy like you, a guy like me, you know, we both do, you know, music, make beats, rap, you know, kind of in that niche. You know, Fountain Square is the place to be. Get that vibe, catch that vibe. It's too bad you didn't come out last weekend. You know, make the trip, I guess, early, you know, in hindsight, whatever. But Charisse Hip Hop Festival was last weekend. So, you know, if you came out for that, maybe it would have been cool to see. I mean, there weren't a lot of artists that maybe you like that you would have liked to see, but.
If I were to fly in last Wednesday, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't have had energy to do that shit.
What was on the weekend? It wasn't the first night.
Oh, that would have worked out. What was it, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Oh, that would have been perfect because if it was like tonight, I would have fucking killed that shit.
And it goes on till 3 a.m. And that Thursday last week was the Cypher. So you could have came out for the Cypher, the one that I helped produce.
What day was that on?
Thursday Thursday night.
Oh, I would have been good to go for that one too.
Yeah, we would have crushed that.
But like, see, with me, like, I'm a real like, even like doing shows over here and shit, in Cali, I mean, it's just hard because it's like, I'm literally, I either want to be first or last. You get me? Don't have
on
me
like
in
a cipher, on like
middle.
on a cipher,
Whatever it is, right? Like on a show, let's say the show starts at like 9. I'd want to be like on there at 10, because then I could come home, chill a little bit, and then go for my walk at 12. Or let's say like if the shit ends at 12, I'd want to still be on like last and shit.
Yeah,
because I have my own like shit.
Because I didn't go on this, like, I say me, but I guess like I didn't start the cipher. They didn't tell me I could start the cipher until about what time was it? It was like 10:20, and it went on until about 10:45, 10:50. I was hoping it would have went on until about like 11, like 45 minutes. But I guess like ciphers don't go on that long. But I had tons of beats ready to go, bro. I mean, I was just kind of like.
And so real quick before we get into that, let's do a quick drip check.
Drippy.
I'm wearing these are the first. I bought like 5 pairs of shoes over here, and
I'll got dripped out here.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'll do, because I kind of fucked up. I want to do the podcast about like me and you, and then
for sure
the next podcast I do, I'll just do a recap of like what I did with you.
We'll do it. Yeah. However you want to break it down, bro. It's cool.
No. I want to speak about just like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You more and shit.
We'll break it down, however, bro. Yeah, we here together, man.
So these are the first Vomeros I got ever. These are Indiana. These are as comfortable as people say. And man, bro, like I'll say these are definitely top 5 most comfortable shoes.
I didn't even peep the suede on there, man.
Yeah, suede. I didn't even know they got
fire.
suede either. These are fire. To be honest though, I think Vomeros at like our 160, 170 price tag. And for that, I will say I'd rather take Kayano gel Asics Kayano 14s just because they're lower. They're 150, and the only thing that beats Vomero beats out of Asics, I feel like they have more all around support.
I mean, those are. I didn't even like. I saw you getting them, but I was like, I don't like seeing them this close. I didn't even realize like those are pretty. I'm not a Nike guy. You know how I feel, but those are fresh, bro.
I just love sneakers.
Yeah, I know you love sneakers. So, we know.
541s, North Face jacket. I got at the Keystone Mall.
Yeah, North Face and the Nike store.
And I'm not wearing. This is like the first time I'm not wearing any Imperial at all. But still, Imperial apparel. You know, if you don't know, you won't know. Your mom's a bitch.
Get an eye on my chest.
Like Mr. Incredible.
Yes, sir.
And Orioles hat. And see, what are you rocking?
I'm Carhartt all the way down actually today, brother. I got the Carhartt Work in Progress. You know me, my striped t-shirts, bro. That's how I rep.
Why are you wearing a striped t-shirt?
The sneakers though. You know what, my man's out here. You know, I'm doing special occasion with the kicks I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Carhartt Work in Progress Converse Cons, man. These is fly, man. You know, he could say what he wants about the tongue, saying it's kind of crazy. I get it, it's cool, but yeah, these. I mean, I got these a couple years ago. They're leather and suede. You know, they fire, man. I ain't gonna front. You know, these are my kind of style of kicks, either Asics or Carhartt or Converse or Vans. I mean, that's basically what I rock. You know. I'm not as big as a sneakerhead as this dude. I used to be way back in the day, but that's kind of like the kicks I rock. But that's what I'm rocking. You know, I've only worn these probably like 3 or 4 times, man. So special occasion only, I rock this shit.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. And you know, I'm just fucking around. Like I don't really care. It's
shit,
just
we friendly banter, man. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, what's the watch?
The watch? Oh shit, it's just the cheap Timex, man. You know, that ain't nothing, bro. Okay. Just to keep the time, man.
I just feel like you're what people think Tyler the Creator like you wear.
That's funny.
No. You're wearing what people think they wear to try to.
Okay. Yeah. I
get in that odd future.
I mean, this is kind of like you know, think now that we're bring that name up, this is kind of like that wolf shirt he was wearing at the time. Them colors. You see what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like you're really what people think Tyler would wear.
Back then, he'd be wearing fucking, I don't even know. Shit I can't afford now.
But no. What with him is like
shit.
he literally made the outsider cool. You get me?
Yeah, and he put on a lot of brands back in the day.
Yeah. Like nobody was giving a fuck about Vans.
He put fucking awesome on too.
Fucking awesome.
Supreme, that's a big one. I'm leaving that one out. Supreme. What else we living out? Just like a lot of that stuff. Like that's now like considered hype beast, you know?
Yeah, really, that's it. Vans, fucking awesome, Supreme.
And fucking
That's
awesome.
pretty much it.
No disrespect to them, but like, you know, I haven't seen a lot of people wear that recently.
No, like them Thrasher, like all those skating
Yeah, it
brands
kinda
that were
went
hot
down.
10 years ago are
Yeah,
fucking
it's
like
unfortunate.
dead now.
It's unfortunate.
No, well, that's just the style of that goes around. Like, but also too, I felt like Tyler the Creator was probably the last of the big skater guys to come out, because you know who started it first, right? Dressing like a skater, that made skating apparel popular to wear. Pharrell.
Excuse me, that's right.
Pharrell.
You're actually right about that. Yeah, you're
Then
right about
Lil
that.
Wayne.
Yep.
Then Tyler.
Yeah, because Wayne, he was rocking whatchamacallit. What was them kicks called? Osiris?
Was he wearing Osiris?
I'm pretty sure he was wearing Osiris's, man. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, I know it starts with a O. I had to think about it. Yeah, he was rocking
Yeah,
them.
Osiris.
Yeah, and there was like another one too. I forget what it's called, but I know Osiris is one of them.
Oh, okay.
There was another one too.
Yeah, like it's just interesting, and it goes in cycles. And if you look at what we wore as kids, we look like skater cholos, because we would wear Vans with the high socks, with cargos and big shirts, you know, snapbacks.
Yep.
We look like all parts of what was popular at the time in like LA County. And the kids now completely don't dress like that.
No, that wasn't. We've come a long way since 11, 12, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's just interesting the way things are, and the kids now are just, they are wearing some of the shit we wore as kids, but
Can we agree on
it's just
something though
different.
about what some of these kids is wearing? And, you know, no disrespect to them. You know, whatever. You ain't got drip. You ain't got drip. Whatever. I mean, whatever. I know everybody be dressing comfortably or whatever, but I'll be seeing too many dudes who go out with their girl and they wearing like the sweat shorts. You know what I'm talking about? At least around here, I don't know what they got going
you
on.
mean
in
like
Cali.
the sweatpants, but they're shorts?
Yeah,
I got a pair of those.
I know, but you can't be going out with your girl wearing that shit.
No, man, but you know that's just
You know?
lazy shit. I see dudes wear that
Yeah.
shit with like either or that or basketball shorts with like slides and socks.
I mean,
and
I get
just-
comfortability, but at the same time, you know, I take pride in fits. I mean, I know, you know, everybody's got different style or just like, you know, a different perception of that, but you know, I take pride in how I look. I know you do the same, you know. I think we could have a whole conversation about that. That's a whole another thing, but it's kind of like falling off. Like people just don't care no more, you know. It's cool, but
I mean, it's just, here's the thing though. Like, I think maybe it's more so that they don't give a fuck. Like, they just want to go out with their girl. You
right.
know,
And I
they
get
don't
it.
really
Like I
wanna get
said,
flack.
yeah, and like I said, it's cool, but at the same time, you know, I think it's important that people take pride in you, man. You get one life to live, you know.
But also too, like me, like I never gave a fuck about being fly until really I started getting money. So if you can't afford to get fly, then I get it. You know,
What if you can though? And you
It's
choose
just,
not to.
but still, it's just about your priorities. You know what I mean? Like
That's true. I could
like
see
those
that.
really rich dudes, like Steve Jobs and all that. They wear cheap, you know, homeless people shits.
Yeah.
You get me? Like
Yeah.
the same fucking long sleeve, or like what's them shits, like thermals or cardigans, or just real like, you know, like I just got out the homeless shelter with a fresh outfit type shit, and they don't give a fuck about getting fly. I mean, you know.
For me, I get that. Like I said, it's cool. Everybody's got different perspective. Everybody rock it, whatever. I just think it's important to take pride. But to me, like the most important thing on a fit, me personally, what I think is the shirt or shoes.
Oh yeah, we have the debate about that.
Shirt or shoes. I think it's either the shirt or the shoes. For me, it's the shirt because when you look at somebody, the first thing you're gonna look at is probably the shirt. You're looking at them, eyes up. You're gonna see like, you know what I mean?
That's funny because I'm looking at people's sneakers.
Well, that's what you're focused on. You're a sneaker
Yeah.
guy. Me,
I love
I
sneakers.
always look at people like,
But also
So-
too, that goes to like I have my own brand and I want to be on the pulse of the movement. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm always gonna do what I'm gonna like, but I want to see where we are with the culture. Especially the young kids are the ones that are gonna determine what's hot and what's not. You know.
That's true. That's true. But a lot of things in right now, in my opinion, I think is whack. You know,
It's whack, but honestly, just seeing,
that's just me though.
But here's I don't know if we talked about this, but with the kids, man, I really felt like we went back to the early 2000s.
For sure.
In the early 2000s, everything was baggy jeans, baggy fucking pants and shirts and shit.
90s too, a little bit.
Yeah, but like in the early 2000s, it was like super extra. You get
Yeah,
me?
no,
Like,
it was
like-
more extra. But 90s, they had it going on too. You know.
Oh yeah, but I feel like that was a little later. Like maybe
Yeah.
like
because
definitely
like,
mid 90s.
What you're referring to is like 05, because dudes was rocking like, you know, size 40 pants and above,
Even
like
before
triple
that.
X tees,
Even before
triple
that.
X jerseys.
I'm talking like 02, 03.
02,
Like if you're
03.
looking at the fucking We Gon' Make It video, they're wearing
Right,
big shit.
right.
Like
It kind of ended after 05 though. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I guess,
for sure.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
By 09, everyone went skinny jeans, skinny shirts. Hollister was big, American Eagle and all that shit. So
I ain't fucking with that skin tight shit though.
and now even the girls are wearing baggy pants.
That's
and
cool
shit.
though. I think it's cool though. I think it's a vibe. It's cool. It's cool.
And maybe now we're still like definitely late 90s and early 2000s. But it's just funny seeing like how the fashion goes from, you know, everyone was rocking big shit to like now everyone was wearing skinny shit and now everyone's back to baggy.
I've been wearing baggy shit since high school. Excuse me, since high school though. You know who put me on that Carhartt shit? Ancient Aliens with Action Bronson.
That's funny as fuck.
That put me onto that because I was seeing him and Knowledge and all them cats like on shit. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, at that point, I never heard of Carhartt. I'm like, man, I got to get on. I got to get on because I started noticing. And then I started wearing it. And then as time went on, the stock went up. You know what I mean? But like as soon as I found out about, you know, I told you they got Carhartt Work in Progress, kind of like how they got Polo Sport.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm on this Carhartt Work in Progress shit. Like I said on the previous episode, Carhartt Work in Progress. You got to get at me for this sponsorship, man. We got to do a capsule. We got to do a capsule, man. I got ideas. I'm a big investor in the company, man. I'll be spending money with y'all.
That's funny because I remember when I was walking Streetwise as like a middle schooler. I remember taking a picture and putting it on Instagram. I had 30 Streetwise shirts, and I remember emailing Streetwise and being like, "Hey, you know, I was wondering if like you could send me free clothes because I wear." It was so stupid. I want to be sponsored by Streetwise. I support the brand heavy, and they were just shirts. Like they sold hats and other shit too, but just shirts. And I would even tell people I was sponsored by Streetwise because I fucking and people would be like, sponsored for what? Like, do you escape for them or something? I'm like, nah.
They reach out to you? They answer back?
What are you talking about? No. But because I was so like tough with that shit, you know.
Yeah, no, I've emailed them and hit them up so many times, and I ain't get no answer back. But it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time because people around in Indy, they be asking me, they be seeing these striped shirts, man. Be like, where you get that at? I'm just like, you know, this is some drip you just can't get. But no, on the real shit, no, you let them know, you know. It's some limited shit though. You got to get it. If you know, you know.
You like the baggy stuff, and it's funny
I do.
because
I've been on that for a minute, way before it got popular. Been on it since like 16, 17.
Yeah, you have been wearing
I've been on it for a
big
minute.
shits.
I've been on it for a minute. Pants and shirt. That's just my thing. I don't think it'll ever change either. You'll never catch me wearing no goddamn skinny jeans. That's for fucking show.
You've never owned a pair of skinny jeans?
No.
My cousin had a pair of skinny jeans, and he looked ridiculous because he was a bigger dude too.
I'm good. I ain't doing that shit. That shit it's like I'm big about comfortability, but I'm big about looking fly, and this is how we do, you know.
This is how we do. We
gonna make it.
The club. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think for me, man, when I lost a whole bunch of weight, there was no excuse to wear like true to size. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you mean, like true to size, or are you talking about relaxed fit, or like that, or like what you mean?
I just mean like not really relaxed fit and not like tight. You get me? Well, actually, maybe a relaxed fit, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
I just meant like it's not baggy and it's not tight. Like I like wearing clothes that fit my body and my my figure, you know, because I used to be big on the baggy shit. Now when I wear like I'm a 2X. When I wear 3X shirts, I feel like it's way too big. I don't like that shit at all.
I'll be honest. I'm probably like most like my girl probably, for example. She knows. y'all both know how I am. I'm XL on t-shirts. I'm XL everything. I probably should rock medium or large, but I'm XL everything, bro. That's just how it be.
But also too, you get the shirts that kind of like
they're fitted though, more or less.
No. They are big on you, but it works.
Yeah,
like it kind of like it fits your whole like get down and shit.
Yes, sir. You know, it's funny
because it's not too big.
No, I would never. If it's too big, I'm gonna look like I'm not gonna say his name.
What are you talking about?
I ain't saying no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I thought you was gonna say the dude. He does the videos that like he time travels or some shit, and he wears the.
Oh, my man, time traveler from 2005. Listen, that dude fly though. No, I ain't looking like him, and I ain't trying to look like who. I ain't gonna say his name.
No, yeah, let's move.
No, we move on.
Fast forward.
Yeah, but no. What I'm trying to say is, the first couple times I bought work in progress stuff. I just bought my size. I wore in normal Carhartt, which is a medium, because normal Carhartt runs big. Like original fit, just ran big. And I'd buy that work in progress stuff, and it was too small on me. It was like skin tight. So I would just give it to my girl, and then I'm like, all right, it's either a large or an XL, and just over time, just like it's XL. That's why, like, you know what I mean? That's the reason why it is.
It's too big because right here you get all that space.
Yep.
On the collar.
I'm cool with that. I get my tan in, man.
In the last couple episodes, I've been wearing 3X shirts, not because I've been gaining weight, but because fucking I just have 3X shirt. I just have shirts that have rotated, and I gave away probably like 80% of all of my 3X Imperial apparel to my Theo Angel, my cousin Fabian, and KO, and I'm not gonna give them any more clothes because since I've given them like all my clothes, I haven't seen them wear once.
So what? It's just sitting in the closet, probably,
or whatever the fuck. That's the real test. See, I gave away a lot of Imperial apparel to my family this past Christmas, and everyone's come to my house at least once or twice since then, and no one's shown up with my shit. So no one's gonna get shit.
Would you rather them rock it when they're around you, or would you rather them rock it in the street?
Either way, I'm gonna know because they're gonna tell me, "Hey, man, I really like this shirt. I was wearing it to this, to that." Because my shout out to my barber Carlos. He's the one. Because I've asked him, I'm like, "Hey, dude," because I've never seen him wear the shirts that I gave him in the barbershop, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll rock it." I've worn it and shit like that. Because I got mad because he started wearing. He wore a shirt brand sometime that kind of looked like my shit. And I didn't rediscover the wheel. You get the pocket logo and then the big logo in the back. I mean, everyone's fucking done that. It's not a new. I want to really give shout out to Stussy. I think Stussy was the first brand to do that. The pocket logo with the big logo on the back.
I wouldn't know
if I'm mistaken, but I think he also got inspiration from Japan.
Yeah, but I've seen. It's definitely got that. It's rose in popularity the last couple of years. Probably like the last 5, 6, 7 years.
Not even. It's always been around. We're talking about Stussy came out like in the 70s.
I'm talking about the style. Like I've seen other brands start to do it more and more.
What, the pocket with the back?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. It's been around. Stussy's been around since the surfing days. Like I think Stussy was down with the Lords of Dogtown, like the originators of that shit. My point is, my barber was wearing some other brand, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey man, what the fuck? Like, how come you're not wearing my shit and you're wearing this guy's shit?" And he's like, "Oh, well, he gave it to me and all that." I'm like, "You never paid for a single Imperial Apparel shirt, bro." Like, so it just, like, it's no disrespect. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever. I'm naturally a giving person. My point is, I'm not going to be giving my clothes out to people who don't wear it and then charging people that would have wore it, like charging people that would have fucking, like, actually wear it, like, because if you're not gonna pay for it and you're not gonna wear it, the fuck am I giving you clothes for? But if you're gonna wear this shit all the time and you're paying for it, you deserve, you know what I mean? Like, you should actually be like, have some of that shit like for free, in my opinion.
I believe in supporting your family, brothers, artists, anybody. So I wouldn't, me personally, for example, like I don't have no merch out right now, but if when I get my CDs, they ain't free. They ain't free. You gotta support it. You gotta support it. You know what I mean? I get what you doing though. Put it out to the fam.
Yeah.
But I would charge though. Me like shit. If my mom wanted
That's
to get
what
a
my
CD,
uncle told me.
yeah, my mom wanted to buy this. My mom wanted to see it. Be like, all right, $20, straight up. I don't care. I work hard. You get it. We work hard for this shit, man. I put blood, sweat, and blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, man. A lot of my time.
I've given away hundreds of dollars worth of clothes.
Salute to you, bro.
And it's
That's passion, though.
and
you know?
and you know I'll do it like whatever. I don't give a fuck. But it's just kind of like it's kind of disheartening. And this just goes back to like I really see like through shit, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Well, because when I asked you about shirts, I was not about to let you give me anything for free. I'm like, no, I'm paying for that. Like I'm supporting the homies, man.
yeah.
I do that with anybody, man. Like any of my homies, like my homie Magic, he's got a brand called Principal Apparel. I got to show you some of his merch. I copped a T-shirt off him. That shit fly. I wish he would push it a little bit harder. He do push it, but I wish he would push it a little bit harder. You know, I asked him about some new designs, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm working on some stuff." But the stuff he has is fire. It's awesome. It's cool for like. That's what I really admire about you and him, because y'all both hustle hard in the music. But y'all got other avenues y'all try and do it. Like he be trying to do his own merch shit. You doing your merch shit. You got God's Hour. Mm-hmm. You got you know, music shit, making your own beats. You know, y'all doing it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, you know, just in this day and age, you really do need to find your lane.
Yes, sir.
As an artist, because it's fucking hard, bro. Like it's really.
I think it's cool to dabble in a lot of everything, because like you know, back then a lot of people would just focus on like one thing that they were good at and they would just stick with that. But now you see a lot of dudes who be like, oh yeah, I rap, I produce, I be doing this, I do that. You know what I mean? Just dabbling a lot about everything, being versatile. You know, we live in the era of like versatility. I see a lot of versatile dudes, man. A lot of versatile dudes. It's really admiring, you know. I really admire it, because me personally, I make good. I know I can make beats. I know I'm good at that. I ain't no MC.
Yeah.
Even if I tried, I ain't no MC.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's people that can make their own beats and rap, but is it good? You know.
Not all of it, but you know, I give kudos for making an attempt, because you know, hit or miss. You know, some people can rock it.
I mean, for me, even though like Alchemist isn't the best rhymer, at least he can like rock his own beats.
He got some, like, I'll have to play you some stuff. His early stuff he did with Gangrene, that first Gangrene album, he was going bananas.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he did back then on First Infantry, pretty solid. Like that Different Worlds joint, the last song on First Infantry with Big Twin, where there's going back and forth, stupid. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know. Even if you're not like even if you're, you know, you're a producer and like just anybody, you know, no example, just you're a producer and you're like, oh, I'm gonna rap. Like even if it ain't the best lyrics, if you bring that energy, you know, you could write a song. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, I just feel like you gotta be dope at what you do. I'd rather you fucking do like only two things and be fire at them than try to do all this other shit and you fucking fall flat.
You know what? I agree with you on that, but you know what? My homie, big up my homie Carson. This dude, he rhymes, he produces, he mixes, he masters, he does cover art. My bro be doing it all, and like I genuinely, like, I've seen it. Because I've been doing music probably as long as I've been doing music with you, because I met him around actually the same time. I met him on Instagram, and then we ended up having the same study hall my senior year of high school. That's where I really met him. But dude, he's just consistently gotten better at everything over time. Mm-hmm. Like it's I'm like, dude, like he'd be like, oh no, whatever, blah blah blah, being humble and shit. I'm like, bro, you gotta own that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck
if you really
being
solid,
humble, I'm better than everybody.
Yeah, you gotta own that shit. My homie Carson, my homie Car been killing that, man. You gotta check out some of his beats.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I you know, it's fucking it's really hard, but I mean, you see like shining examples of that, whether that be like Alchemist, Tyler the Creator, whoever, and it's fire. Like, we're talking about dudes, maybe not what's his name, Alchemist per se. I don't know if he does his own covers and shit, but Tyler really does his own.
I don't think Al does.
Shit.
I don't think he does. Maybe on a couple things.
Yeah,
But
And same thing with me. I do everything.
you do. You do. I remember when I first connected with you and I saw Solo-Fi Singles 2, The Dark Side. I was like, yo, did you like do like some Photoshop shit? You're like, no, I took that picture. I'm like, damn, for real? Because that's an ill cover art. Because like I saw the concept. I'm like, okay, because it's kind of like collage style art, but you thought about everything and you hooked it all up and took the picture.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and it wasn't like no planned out shit. I just kind of wanted to like, that at that time I didn't even know that picture of my grandfather existed. That was the picture on Solo-Fi Singles 2. That is actually the photo of my grandfather in 1945 when he was serving in World War II. That's his on
your pop side?
On my mom's side.
On your mom's side, okay.
He's from Guadalajara, so that's him when he was, I think, 25. He was born in 1918.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Wow. Yeah.
right, 20. Right.
Which war?
World War II. So he was born in 1918, and that picture was in 1945.
So he would have been.
Like 27.
No, he would have been younger, dog. Because World War II was like
45.
No,
I'm talking
earlier.
about-
Earlier. It was earlier than that. It ended in 45.
Yeah, I know that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
in the end. He served at the
Okay,
end.
I got you.
But
Yeah.
it still was from 43 to 45.
So he would have
I'm just
been.
saying.
He would have been like 17 or 18. If he was born in 18,
Yeah.
17 years, or
Yeah, he would have been 27.
No, you're right. He
would've-
would have been 27.
He would have been 27.
I can't do the math.
The fucking The
Don't listen to me.
The fucking point is.
Don't listen to me.
He was 20. He was young as fuck.
Yeah.
It took a picture of him. I didn't know it existed, and he was a military police officer or a military policeman, and I didn't know it existed. So I just got his picture, my dress shoes, the American flag that they gave him when he passed away for serving the country, and like some other shit. I had like a Emerson microphone that my Theo gave me, some crystals. I don't even know where those are.
Did you have? Was that like a nightstand or was that like an altar or what was that?
It was a nightstand that I basically turned into a altar, but
It was pretty dope, and it was like facing like the pond, right?
Well, yeah, the pond
Like
was
the pond in
behind
your backyard,
it.
right?
The pond
Yeah,
was
yeah,
behind
yeah.
it. Yeah,
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I was thinking about doing a Solo-Fi 3, but like the whole.
Let me do the beats.
Oh, you've been saying that, but the funny thing
me
is
do the
the
beats.
concept of Solo-Fi is like so lo-fi, like lo-fi the genre.
Right.
Singles, because Solo-Fi Singles 1 was basically a compilation of songs I dropped every Saturday called Cerbosaurus Saturdays.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
I think Solo-Fi 1 didn't have that many songs, and I want to say it's not even on. It's funny. It's on Bandcamp, but it's on private. I never released it.
Let me hear that.
I think it only has like 9 songs or some shit. But I don't think I'd put it out. I don't know. But and then Solo-Fi 2, I just always wanted to do like a to the this, to the something, to the. So I just did Solo-Fi Singles 2, The Dark Side, because that was like, really when I was venting out my trauma, like whether it be like my cousin Jaime, that was 2018. So at that point,
Yeah, I remember that drop. That was like April 2018.
yeah.
I remember that.
So that was in the middle of me recording that, my homie Josh, God bless, he took his own life. And I didn't know that Raul and Josh committed suicide on that day, but like 2 years apart.
That's wicked, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
And I didn't know that until recently, because those shits were very traumatic to me. Like to this day, like I don't even know how to feel about them. But I didn't know. See, because I had a fucking dickhead friend who didn't tell me till like, I think October or November that Josh had killed himself. So I cut him off, and I didn't even want to know. I'm like, why the fuck? I think I told him like, he committed suicide like, I think he put 2 weeks ago. But I know for a fact that wasn't 2 weeks ago, because it was like in October or November, because when he told me, I was sitting down with Mufasa, and then we made that song Henchata off of Solo Fight 2. So I didn't even know. All these years have passed. I fucking I didn't know the day that he died, but it's funny because if you try to look him up, the cause of death like wasn't like revealed and shit. I don't know if that would be public information anyway, but I got word directly from one of my homies that he killed himself, and like no one wanted to say how he died. So you put two and two together. That's what happened. Josh was on the news. Raul was on the news. No, my bad. Ian was on the news. Raul was on the news. Josh wasn't on the news. He was a Navy. He was in the Navy, and I think he killed himself like on the ship or while he was deployed or whatever the fuck.
That's awful, bro.
Which is fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't even know why the fuck we're talking about this.
Solify.
Oh, Solify. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Solify.
Not to make this a morbid thing, but yeah, like that's where the concept came from, was just basically like they were actual singles that were like on an album. So it's an oxymoron. Like they're singles, but it's not a single, it's an album. And I think that was like, fuck, dude, I made so many albums at this point. I don't even know which. That might have been, I think that's Solify 1 was probably like my 5th or 6th mixtape, I called them back then. So yeah, so maybe Solify 2 might have been like somewhere around 8, 9, 10, some shit like that. But going from that, like, where did you even like start wanting to like make beats? Like what got you inspired to do that?
Earl Sweatshirt. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. That was the catalyst, man. That's always been the catalyst.
Great fucking album.
True. Very true. That brought a lot of shit together for me. Like, that's how I ended up connecting with you. Because at the time I was a really big fan of him. And I was uploading those radio shows. I got connected with you. I got connected with the homie Bud. I got a lot of them dudes out on the West Coast. I got connected with. Who?
Right, Chop?
Yep, Chop too. Yep, shout out to Chop. Yep, I got connected with him through Bud. Like, I met all y'all around the same exact time on Twitter. Yeah, that was the main reason I got into it. I was like, oh, he produced all the songs except for one, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give my chance a shot at it. I was already kind of flirting with that idea beforehand, though. My homie Simon, I wish you got to meet him. That was I look at him the exact same way I look at you, like friendship wise. Like, we was super tight. He moved to Canada, and I haven't seen him since 21 when he moved.
Y'all are still contact?
His birthday is the day before mine. That's why we were super close. So every year, I wish him happy birthday. He wishes me happy birthday, but that's as far as it goes, unfortunately. That's the homie, though.
Oh, you don't talk to each other?
I try to. He don't answer.
Oh, what a prick.
Nah, he the homie. I don't take it.
Simon answered a fucking
phone.
phone.
I know. I don't take it personally.
The fuck?
That was a really good friend of mine.
How you not?
I miss that dude a lot. He was a good friend of mine, but his mom's was a really good piano player, and he they had a piano in their house, and he he was kind of like into the same thing that we was, like just music. Like he was a big Tyler the Creator. Like him and I both were at that time when Cherry Bomb came out and that Earl album came out. Like we were both kind of like into like, I wasn't even into sample shit yet. I was more so into like kind of like jazz, neo soul, like synth keyboards, like doing like that, like that Odd Future kind of like style. You know what I mean? And I had this. My little bro has it now, and he broke a fucking key on it. I'm pissed. I should have kept that damn keyboard. We had an old Casio keyboard, just fuck around on. I remember I had that in the basement of old house, and we were me and summer 2015. My homie Simon came over like every fucking day, like every day, literally every day. And I remember the Golden State Warriors. It was the first year they won their championship. This was like summer 15. Like we were watching the finals, and in between halftime, he was just like, man, let's make some. He was like, well, let's fuck around and make a beat. And I was like, on what? He was like, we fuck around and find something we had an iMac desktop computer. We could fuck around and do some shit on that. Or I was like, or if you got like a keyboard, I'm like, yeah, we do got a keyboard.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Wait, hold that thought. I got to piss so bad.
No, you go,
My
bro.
bad.
You go, bro.
I don't know if you want to entertain the people.
Entertain the people.
But I got to fucking...
Entertain the people. Shall I show them the beat I made the other day for you?
Fucking go ahead.
Do that? All right, I'm gonna show you all the beat I did the other day. I made right in front of serves. Hold on, let me find this shit real quick. Hold on. I have another beat loaded up, but I'm not gonna play that because it's not fully done how I want it. I don't even know if the camera's in view. Hold on. This is more a serves thing, man. Oh, let me see here. Let me save this shit. I will say though, it's pretty wild. I got the homie out here, live at Outliers Sanctuary, man. Like this shit crazy, man. I've been at this spot for almost a year now. I've been here since the end of October of last year, and this studio is pretty much exactly how I wanted it to be. I gotta make a few adjustments and add some things, but this studio is mad dope, man. I got the MPC Live 2. I got the MPC Keys 37, both at Kai. Excuse me. Studio surrounded to CDs and vinyl, man. Let me load up this beat, though. I don't know if he's coming back or not yet. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's loading up right now. Oh, the homie's coming back right now. I was talking shit. I'm loading the beat up right now. You want me to play it?
Yeah, play that.
You play that shit?
Play, but my bad. What was you saying? My bad.
I was just talking about the studio, man.
I had to piss so fucking bad.
No, you good, bro.
No, but what was you saying before? You was making a beat.
Oh yeah. The homie Simon, Golden State Warriors is playing. So like in between halftime, he was just like, let's make a beat on a computer, some shit. Just find some fucking website to like do some whatever shit, Or if you had like a keyboard, I'm like, yeah, I got a keyboard, but the keyboard took these like the big ass batteries, not the rectangle ones, like the huge ass circle ones. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know what those are called.
Circle batteries.
Not circle, but like they're like cylinders. They're huge cylinders.
Oh, like
that's
the triple,
what I mean. Sorry,
like the fucking
they're
double,
huge.
like the
they're
double
huge.
A batteries.
It took 8 of them. Huge
fuck?
ones. Because it was like a keyboard from like 90. This would have been like 91 or 2.
Fuck.
And it wasn't even a good keyboard because like it's not like you could plug in like inputs or outputs. You know what I mean? I'm pissed my little bro broke the fucking key off that shit because that shit's low key like legendary. I was like, man, keep that shit in good condition. But people who don't fucking make music don't give a fuck about taking care of shit. But
yeah.
He brought out that keyboard.
That's off top.
Or no, I brought out the keyboard and I was like, yo, just fuck around, like do some shit. And like really the summer of 15 was like the catalyst of like me kind of like flirting with that idea of making beats and stuff. Like the homie Simon, he was like doing more than I was. I was kind of like picturing it and seeing it. And I was kind of like, I had been into hip hop at the time, like way before, but I was more into like Drake, Lil Wayne, bullshit. I was into the first hip hop artist I ever heard was Lloyd Banks though. That's for sure. Was Lloyd Banks.
Oh, okay.
Was Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks, Mobb Deep, NBA 2K13 soundtrack.
That's so funny.
But I didn't start making beats until summer of 16, like May 28th, 2016, my 16th birthday. I started making beats for the first time. I got FL Studio for my birthday. I actually still have the box that came in there. I've always kept it. I actually have the USB with it still on it because it came with the USB. It's in there.
For what again?
FL Studio.
That's funny.
That's the first music program I ever had. The first keyboard I ever got, I sold. It was like the MPK Mini, like the one that everybody has, the Akai one. It's like smaller than that. It's like
it's a mini version of that shit.
A lot minier. It's not even. It ain't even a standalone unit. That shit's like MIDI.
Yeah, it's a fucking little ass mini.
I hated it.
MIDI.
I hated it. I remember I got it. I hated that shit.
Didn't you make your first like project off of that shit? Or no?
No. Well, I had it, but I had it. And dude, I used it to make like 3 beats.
Fuck.
I used it to play keys more, just to fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the keyboard I had at the house wasn't working, that one I was telling you about Simon, I'll have to have my little bro take a picture and send that so you could see that. I would just use that on FL Studio and just play keys for all my piano homework. Because my junior year, I took Piano 1. And my senior year, I took Piano 2. Piano 2 was hard as fuck. Piano 1 was a little bit easier to learn, but I did that. Because I got the MPC Studio Black on Black Friday in 2016. And then I made my whole project on that. I made Antisocial on that. I made instrumentals on that. I made random rap beats on that. I made Goodwill beats on that. I made Melancholic Insomniac on that. I made Sempedelia on that. And then all my new shit I made on that.
Oh, okay. So what pro you were using FL on your first couple beats, or what were you using?
Yeah. Like remember that one beat I I sent you like years ago. I said kill this shit.
Oh yeah, kill this shit, please.
Yeah, remember that one?
That wasn't
I made that on
Cloud
FL.
of Doubt.
Yes, it was. That was Cloud of Doubt. I made that on
Oh,
FL.
wow, that's
I made
crazy.
that on FL.
Wow.
I made that on FL, and it's weird too. Like what I know now, I did not know then. Like I didn't know how to program shit. I was just fucking doing it. So yeah. But Akai all day. Shout out to Akai. They got it down. If you can learn it, you can learn how to make beats on Akai. You can be a real musician. True story.
No, yeah, that's fucking fire, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get the MPC One Plus
I'll teach you everything.
soon. Don't worry, I'll get that.
Yeah,
shit.
the amount of sneakers you bought, you could have bought 2 of them fucking MPCs, man.
Nah, we're just one. I mean, from this trip, I could have just bought one. But you know what I mean?
I'm just messing.
I just feel like for what I'm doing, I'm good for now. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. The only reason why I bring it up, getting one, is I feel like it would enhance what what you're doing.
For sure.
Because like
I'm doing real simple shit.
I mean, some of the beats you play me pretty wild, bro. Like in a good way. They're dope. But I feel like what I showed you earlier when I was doing like the bass layer for the other beat I had up.
See, that's what I mean. You layer and you take you do stem separation.
You could even do that. You could do that in
shit.
You could do that in Logic though. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, if you do it on like, if you have like a standalone MPC, and like you learn that, it's over, bro.
Yeah.
It's raps. Like
I
you
mean-
wouldn't even need me to send you beats.
I mean, you talking about a standalone, but you connect it to the computer.
Yeah, because it makes mixing faster.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I don't need to do it standalone
So
if I have
you
the
could
computer
do all
right here.
that shit, like adding the plugins and all that on just the Kai by itself.
I could, but like, oh, you mean on here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it would take longer.
it's a little bit slower. It's just the workflow I've learned personally. I mean, it's all about what you do.
Yeah.
I like controller mode personally. Like standalone mode, I'd be doing my live performances and shit on. But like, cause like I don't want to pull up to do a live performance and have a fucking computer. Any fucking loser could do that.
Yeah.
You know, like
Just press play.
You know, I'm not doing that shit. I ain't coming with no pre-recorded fucking sets. Like you getting me. Like you asked me to do a set, I'm gonna do it. But when I do beats, like I mean, like it's 2025. I ain't about to make a fully finished beat without using a computer. So
It's the funniest shit when people pull up to do their beat set with a fucking SP 404 or whatever, and all they're doing is pressing play and then like doing all.
I'll
the
be honest with you. I
effects.
think it's cool. It's cool if you come up with any hardware to do a beat set. Cool, as long as it ain't a computer. Cool, I'm cool with that.
I'm just saying
Because
like,
you could probably do it. I'll be honest. You could probably rock a cooler set on the 404 than you can on this. The way I do it on this though, my live performances and shit. I know a lot of other people don't be doing it like that. Like shit, I could rock more than just a beat set on that. Like I could do a full fucking. You could do DJ shit on that too. It's all manual transition, so you got to be on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you could do that.
okay.
I know a lot of people don't do live sets with that, but I do. I mean, it's called the MPC Live. What you mean?
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying like these fools will show up with a fucking MP with a SP404 and just play the song and add effects.
I mean, I'd be kind of doing the same thing, but I'd be like, they don't be intentional about it. They just do it. Like how I do it, I'm very, like I told you, I'm cool with all of it, but you got to be very intentional with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like drops, effects. Like I don't be overdoing it. Just be very intentional with it. Like if I'm doing a live beat set, maybe I'll go a little overboard with it, just a little bit. If I'm doing like a rap cipher, or I'm doing a set with an artist like you or the homie Magic or my homie Carbon or whoever. You know, I'm gonna be intentional with it. I'm not gonna go, overboard with that shit. But yeah, shout out to MPC Live too, because everything you could do on that, you could do on the MPC One Plus as well. It just doesn't have doesn't have a built-in speaker, but I mean, you don't really need a built-in speaker. It's just kind of cool, I guess. I don't know.
To have, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I have speakers and shit, so it really doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, I do too. So yeah,
It would
Yeah.
defeat the purpose.
I mean, it's cool. Like let's say, like for example, like if you have the MPC Live 2 and you brought it with you to work, that's different.
Yeah. But is that speaker even loud?
It's not bad.
Oh. But I'm saying like
I wouldn't mix
for
on
like
it,
a whole
but
room and shit.
for the break room. Yeah, it's cool.
Nah, fuck that shit.
We're
Nah, but
the
we're gonna
break
have
room
to
is
cut
cool.
it short.
gonna be back though.
If I wake up early tomorrow, we could probably get another one in.
You should get up early tomorrow.
I'm thinking about, Cause I've been getting like 9 hours of sleep.
Or shit, if you want to do another one later, we can.
Nah,
It ain't that.
nah.
It ain't that late.
Nah,
the night
but
is young, my friend.
I'm gonna fucking. I don't know. We'll see.
Because we still got tons of shit to talk about. So you gotta dedicate one more in.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I ain't doing no Zoom or phone shit. We at the source right now.
We right here. We
Yes,
we
live
gotta
and
get
direct.
another. Whether we do it, later tonight or
We doing it later.
tomorrow, who knows?
We doing it later.
But you know what I mean.
I'm gonna get this
I'd
dude
like
to do
to
it.
thank you again for
Yes,
coming
sir.
on.
Thank you for fucking coming to Indianapolis, bro. Like Live at Outlier Sanctuary, man. Like I've been thinking about this for a long time. Like shit. We still gotta have a conversation about, this fool and all his sneakers and me and all my goddamn CDs that I don't even know if you can even see. But
A man has to have a hobby,
man has to have a hobby and a passion.
and that's the message of the day, man.
Yep.
Find out what you're passionate about and just be 110%. Fuck what people think. I've shit on people for their stupid ass hobbies. People could talk shit about me playing Pokemon. That's fine. Your mom has a nasty ass, smelly ass pussy anyway. And that's great. Fuck you if you don't like my hobby and suck a dick. This is the God's Hour.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Mass Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now.
While the angels fly over my headstone.